Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Koompbala, back at it again with another exciting video. Today we're going to be looking into Bass and seeing how good he is as a character. And also, don't forget, I upload every day. So go ahead and subscribe right now and don't miss out on another video from me. You know, if you don't see a notification from me anytime soon, it's definitely because YouTube is silencing me. And it's not because I don't ever upload. That's definitely not the case. But what we're gonna be looking at is why Bass is just a stupid character. This character is crap, and crap in a good way. And before we get into it though, I do want to apologize. I want to apologize for the sound, you know. Oh, and I also want to apologize. I can't even, my Wi-Fi have an ass over here. Forget to turn off standby throwdowns. But yeah, I want to apologize for the audio. You know, it's not the best audio. And then I also want to apologize for you know, you might hear breathing in the background. That's just my mic messing up. You know, that's feedback in the background. That's definitely not because I'm fat and out of shape. It's definitely not the reason. And I also want to apologize for the bad quality mic because, you know, I don't have that much money, and you know, I'm living paycheck over here. I don't have a decent paying job or anything, and just being really lazy. No, that's definitely not the case. I'm just broke, you know. So what we're gonna be looking at is why Bass is a stupid character, and why he's a stupid character, and we're going to be exposing him. I'm definitely, without a doubt, not doing this as a form of jealousy. You know, if my character had really good abilities and skills like Bass does, I would expose my character too. You know, I'm not, there's no bias here, people. Okay, look away. But what we're going to be looking at is just ridiculous things he has. Why Bass is a top tier character, why people say that, and why people repeat it without even really knowing why he's good. So we're going to be looking into those things. First example is something that's not that bad. We're going to be looking at this move right here. This move is really good. And yes, again, well, not again, but, you know, hypothetical. It's a hypothetical situation here. Of course, the person has to do a wake-up kick in order for this to work, yes. And then they need to do it immediately for it to work. Yes, I know, hypotheticals, but this is foreplay, basically. We're just getting into it, why he's good. So this is -6. It's -6, and it's an attack throw, right? Well, look at this. Do an instant wake-up kick. Boom. Getting hit by that. And so, if you got a person that likes spamming those little wake-up kicks, you just do that to them, you know? And what's really good about that, of course, when is this gonna ever happen? But I mean, if a person spams wake-up kicks, put them in a loop. Now, we'll go ahead and cover the mid. And yes, oh, right, of course. Yes, it needs to, the person needs to do a wake-up kick immediately. Yes, I know. and you got to be good with your guesses, but still, you know, like I said, foreplay. So the answer for that is his charged shoulder. That works every time, as long as they do a wake-up kick, a mid-wake-up kick instantly. And just like his last move, it wall splats. So person might see him charging up, oh, let me hurry up and get this wake-up kick out. Nope. Get shoulder rushed. So another reason as to why, just to go down the checklist of why Bass is a ridiculous character, is his limbo stun setup. Now, limbo stuns still exist in the game, and for the most part, this doesn't apply to everyone. I know certain characters have different limbo stuns, but the general rule to follow is whatever was their critical burst in the last game, limbo stuns in this game. That's the general rule to follow. Alright? So, what makes him so good is he can get his limbo stun off his OH, his back turn OH. So, you might see Basses do this to put himself in back turn, or do this, right? He got that OH, which is 10 frames. Look at the data. 10 frames, right? So, all he needs is +1, realistically speaking, to beat out a 9-frame jabber with his back turn OH, right? Well, another thing that his back turn OH does for him is it gives him +21. And if I remember correctly, the number for a person to turn around in time, they need 5 frames to turn around in time. So realistically speaking, this setup gives them +26. So that leaves a lot of room for mix-up. And one of the mix-ups he has, that's not a mix-up because it's all guaranteed, is as long as you land this on counter hit, you get a free limbo stun. Free limbo stun. That's his limbo stun. So for all the lazy Basses out there, like still doing his DoA6 setup, stop it. Okay? Just stop it. Stop doing that. Okay? Go to training mode and learn. Go to the lab and learn, alright? There's no reason to be doing his DoA6 setup anymore. Stop being lazy, alright? It took me all of, like, what? I spent an hour in training. By the time I found this, it took me less than an hour to find out he has a limbo stun. So yeah, his CB is his limbo stun, and it just gets even more absurd from there. For example, that setup right there gives him +6. He has +6. So from his back turn OH on counter, he can go into a guaranteed limbo stun into launch that leads into his vortex where he gets +6 from it. And the nonsense just continues from there. Now, technically, that can be held out of. I mean, really, who's gonna hold out of it, but, you know. Just to make sure. Okay. Oh, right. I messed it up. Oh. Oh, right. I'm sorry. Apparently, I don't know what I'm doing. Put critical holds on fastest, duh. Anyway, so this works. Yeah, see, it's not actually guaranteed, but then again, you know, who's gonna know that? Well, who's gonna know that until I release this video, that is. But yeah, so that's not guaranteed, but if you want to throw a fit, I'm like, oh no, he doesn't have a guaranteed BS Vortex setup. What will we do? No, he does. He still does. So, he got this. But yeah, he has that. So, this as a launcher still works from his limbo stun. And yeah, this character is just absolute nonsense. Absolute nonsense. But I'll go ahead and take it to the next clip, because I went on too long explaining how garbage this character is. So we're gonna cut to the next clip now. You want to put him back turned because Bass is lethal back turned, right? And for a person that's seen this for the first time ever, they're gonna be like, okay, what is this Bass doing? Why did he just whiff the air? Oh, wait, that's why. Now check this out. So Hanukkah, she has +9. I mean +9. She has a 9-frame jab, right? 9-frame jab, fastest jab in the game. No. Look at that. Beats her out. So, let's say, you know, Christy, Kasumi, Hanukkah, Nico. Oh, what is this stupid Bass doing whiffing a move in front of me? Let me jab him. Nope, not gonna work. Not gonna work. He's gonna punch, grab. Well, punch, and then go from there. Right? So, gives Bass plus... This move gives Bass +6, at least. Because another move that works, right? After this, I turned it off, but I need to turn it back on. Is this. Now, it's a really garbage move on normal hit, only gives +6, doesn't wall splat. But, and it is also unsafe, yes, but I mean, come on, who punishes in this game? The reason why this is good though, is look, if they try to attack, it wall splats again. Right? It wall splats again, and then if they try to step, you know, look, tracking. Oh, well, I need to actually do what I'm thinking. There you go. Tracking. So that's a 15-frame move, and it's beaten out on a 9-frame jab. So at the very least, Hanukkah's too powerful. She can walk through walls. But yeah, at the very least, it gives him +6. Now this is where the things get like really interesting, right? So let's say a person seeing this for the first time, they try to attack you, right? So let's just pretend she attacks, okay? So does this, do. Punch, right? You punch to check them, stop the pressure, and then guess what you do after that? They block after that jab because they're like, oh crap, he beat me out. And then you do what? You do that again. So now they're back in the loop, right? And so then, also, if they're familiar with this grab, right? And then instead of like, you know, attacking afterwards, they just try stepping immediately. You have a 10 frame OH. 10 frame OH. To check a person trying to step you. They step you, that OH is gonna land on counter. And then when it lands, well, yeah. Let's actually make her step so it works. +6. +6 into just more loops into his vortex. So this is just, what is this, reason number 3 as to why Bass is BS? Now let's move on to something else. Let's move on to his blowback. Reason number 4 as to why this dude is just absurd and really good is his blowback. He has the blowback of, like, you know, a combo based character. He isn't really combo based, right? I mean, yes, that's the idea of any fighting game, but, you know, when you think of a wrestler, you don't really think of combos, you know. That's more suited for, like, ninjas. But, Bass, on the other hand, nope. His blowback is just as good as any other ninja. And why they decided to do that, I have no clue. So, check this out. Start of the game, yes, I know. Who's gonna let you do this at the start of the game? But, you see that? Look at that. Look at that distance. So at the start of the match, he can reach a destructible environment. And that actually works in his favor. I'll add the clip of me finding this out for the first time, but this works in Bass's favor, the fact it doesn't wall splat anymore. He gets +4 from it. +4. And from the wall, by the way, he only gets +1 doing, you know, his combo setup. You can do this combo against the wall, right? And that works. That setup right there, if they tech up, that only gives them +1. So what I'm getting at here, the fact that this doesn't wall splat anymore works to his advantage. And I probably can, you know what? I probably am doing an inferior combo. The fact that I just realized something else. The fact I'm doing that, I don't even need to do that anymore. I can probably do something more damaging. I can do something more damaging because he doesn't wall splat. Oh my god, Team Ninja. So yeah, in order to not go on too long, basically, doing that setup, that combo, gives him +4. And just leads into more nonsense. And so the moral of the story, to learn from him, from Bass, is universal nerfs that happen across the board is gonna... certain characters will take a lot of advantage from it, while other characters will get a major nerf from it. That's why universal nerfs are stupid. Universal nerfs is because not everyone will change for the better. Some will, like, really suffer. And the fact he doesn't wall splat actually works to his advantage majorly. So, anyway, I want to show you a massive combo and explain more of the system and as to why Bass is silly. Now, again, I know the offensive hold setup. You got to fully charge it just to land it, and then da. And who's gonna get hit by a fully charged setup all the time? It does happen. While rare, it does happen some of the time, but yeah. Like, I know these are all hypotheticals for the most part, but still. Like, this character is ridiculous. The one nerf they gave him, oh, he can't do a bound from his 4T. He can't do a bound from his back throw anymore. Oh no, big deal. This character's still like BS. So, as far as combos go, right? You know how when you knock a person into a destructible, right? And then when they knock into, well, when you knock them into a destructible, an invisible wall gets created. See that move, wall splats, right? Well, there's a way to get around that invisible wall. Do an air throw. So check this out. Oh. Professional gamer over here. I go to tournaments, do tutorials every day. Wow. Can't even do it right. There we go. Oh yeah, that wall splats. But yeah, that's just an example of the ridiculous crap he can do. So yeah, again, air throws gets around invisible walls. Gets around invisible walls, and his combo potential, because the way this system works, his combo potential is just absolutely absurd. So ridiculous. So yeah, pretty much, I know it didn't seem like that much, and I'm like really played it out like, oh, I know so much about this character and why he's so good. But those few things about him, the freaking limbo stun, you know, that, and then his neutral grab against the wall, just those alone leads to so much nonsense and makes him so good because he now has these setups. It's, yeah, this character is like ridiculous. He's still top tier even with that nerf. That isn't really much of a nerf. Oh, and one last thing. I see people not knowing how to use this fatal stun, right? That's what you do. I know that people, whenever they hit that fatal stun, right? And I guess this is just another thing to add to the list of what makes this character ridiculous. I know this fatal stun, you can't land this, and landing this is the only way to get his bound. But if you think about it, you hit him with a fatal stun, you hit him with another one, that's basically doing a launcher, right? That's basically doing this, and as if this worked off of that launch. So what you do is do 1, 2, do, and then, yeah. See, it's, this character's busted. This character is ridiculous. But again, you know, doing this is better though, so that you can continue the combo from there. But yeah. And those are the reasons why Bass is a stupid freaking character. I hope you enjoyed this ASMR version of why Bass is a freaking ridiculous, retarded character. And for more updates to my weekly videos, make sure you subscribe, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Snapchat, Instagram. I'm on all these social media platforms. And don't forget to donate to my PayPal, my Patreon, my Subscribestar, and I also have a P.O. box. Because I'm just a broke YouTuber over here. I need the monies. Please subscribe to me, and please comment and share. I need the attention. Alright, bye. Wait. They changed that too. Oh my gosh, I'm just now finding these things out. I'm just oh gosh, I'm just now finding this out. You're kidding me. You're fucking, that doesn't hit against the wall anymore. A little bit too much, Team Ninja, huh? Like, oops, we don't know how to balance a game. So, let us just fix that later on. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm just now finding this out about the system, by the way. If you haven't noticed, I don't ever play this game, so since I don't ever play this game, me finding these things out for the first time kind of surprising. +4. So the fact that doesn't wall splat anymore work this oh my god, Team Ninja, what are you doing? What are you doing? You cannot. My god, I can't even balance a game right. The fact it doesn't wall splat actually works in Bass's favor. How so?